All right, we've taken our photo, we've adjusted it, we've tried to match our master portrait. Now it's time to upload it. You save them as a PSD with all your layers. You save them as a JPEG. Yeah, I guess I like that. So save as a PSD, save as a JPEG. We're going to be uploading your raw exposure as well. So in some cases you might have multiple exposures that built your final. So then you'll upload all of those exposures. So let me show it to you for this assignment first. I saved my finished one as a JPEG, and it's called Carl Frye Assignment 3. Or it's already been saved as a PSD, so now I save it as a JPEG to the desktop. Just make sure it's fewer than 5 megapixels. So I'm going to take it down to quality of 10, maybe 11. Say OK. Make sure that that shows up on the desktop. So here it is. This is my one to upload. I'll mark that with yellow. Here is my finished Photoshop file. I mark that with green. Here is my exposure, my raw exposure that I used. Quite different. I'm going to upload that, so mark that with yellow. And then here is the other exposure that I used. So I put together 2 exposures in order to get my project. So mark that with yellow. So all yellows are going to get uploaded. Also, my inspiration photo, right here, I'm going to upload that. Mark that with yellow. And last but not least, the digital picture, or in my case, just the digital image of my sketches. Okay? I'm going to mark that with yellow. Now, I did 2 different demos for this. The other one I did was the Andres Serrano piece. I'm going to mark that with yellow. I didn't sketch it though. But here is the raw exposure I worked with. Put that with yellow. And then my finished processed portrait right here, marked with yellow. And the PSD is already saved in my folder marked green. Okay, so my green needs to go in my folder. All this other stuff you're working on, you try to keep it organized in your folder, but this is what you need to upload. So the only thing that this one is missing is my, what am I thinking of? Is my sketch. Thank you. It's been a long day. Okay, very good. Now you can upload them individually, or you can also do this. You can upload the one you're trying to match, or I'm sorry, open that in Photoshop. This is just for uploading purposes only, but it can be fun. Go to image canvas size, extend it by 1 inch on each side, so this would be 9.5 by 12 with an extension of white. Like so, like a Polaroid. Then you're going to extend the canvas size more, and you're going to extend it now to the right, and you're going to double the width. So 9.5 plus 9.5 is 19. Now I have this, and then you're going to bring on your finished JPEG, which if you did your job right, should match the formatting perfectly with what you were trying to copy. That's a tall order, and this is not required. But if you matched it perfectly, you line them up like so. And you can see them side by side. Ideal for blogging, if you're into that kind of thing. Showing your skills as a photographer. Maybe I'll bring it within half an inch instead of a full inch apart. And then just crop it down those two squares, that half inch. And this can shorten your submission time a little bit. So I would submit this instead of just my inspiration shot. So I'll call this beginning and end, or inspiration and product. Can be fun, just as a JPEG, just for uploading. Because remember, your image from online probably isn't the highest resolution. So this is more just for online reference. I can do that with, just to show you that again, I can do that with the Andres Serrano as well. Open up the JPEG in Photoshop. This already has a white border around it. So now I'm just going to extend the canvas size off to the side, double it. Zoom in. Try to match its formatting. This is a little thin, so let me extend its canvas size a little bit. There we go. And then bring in my JPEG to put side by side. This is also very unforgiving, a head-to-head comparison. Good way to test your skills. Let's extend that just a tiny bit. Whoops. Like I said, this is not the best layout tool, but you can get it to work. If you're thinking clearly at the time. Oh, let's take out his titling instead of adding my own titling. So trying to match Andres Serrano, trying to match Caspar David Friedrich, saving as a JPEG to the desktop. Those might be fun as well. Okay, so we go to PhotoBucket. That was a long walk. It's a hard project, a lot to it, and we'll get better and better at all of those skills. But it's the first time we've had to really just put it all together in a way that's very intentional. We're really trying to control for every aspect. For the focus, for the lighting, for the coloring. And everyone's was different based on your own taste. Go into the folder, click to upload. I have a lot to upload off this desktop. That's why I also mark them in yellow, so it's easy to see. So I'm just going to select all the yellows, and then weird, why won't it let me select multiple? There we go. And then I'll use my titling and numbering to get them in the right order. I've already uploaded some of them, so. There'll be redundancies, we'll clean it up. Okay, so then I have to find them. Click on them and then title them. Call these zeros. Whereas my inspiration photo should be 1. And these should be 2. This one's really 3 because my other one is even more important. Then this would be 4. And my sketch would be 2. Inspiration is 1, sketch is 2. The computer's freaking out. Ah. We'll get there eventually. And then your final product is 4. Or if you have multiple exposures, maybe 5. So you want them to line up in an order that makes conceptual sense. And then we'll organize them based on title. So not the file name, but the title. And then they should all appear together in a way that makes some sort of sense. Even if you have duplicates. All right, we will do our critique.